on the table and leave it alone in Germany.
No,
you cannot.
I would neither. Yeah, in Korea, like you put your back on the table, you know this is your table, no one is going there.
But is it dangerous here in the... It's so much...
Okay, so before we go to our second route, we have to walk.
But it's so late. Where we find a restaurant where it's open.
In Korea, maybe you notice, but a lot of signs are like, everything is like so bright. So there's a lot of things that we can do. Maybe you'll also notice like more cafes that are open that you can go for studying.
Yeah, and also the putas that we're going to, like almost all of them are open until like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So you can just comfortably stay there and drink there. And then until that time, already cafes are open. So you can, after you drink, go and
go and have a coffee with a cake.
Yeah, you can just not sleep in Korea and you find always something to do.
Okay. The only types of restaurant who have open are McDonald's in Germany or maybe our bars, but not the whole day, 2 or 3 a.m.
Right.
p.m.
You can use your day well after the work is finished with the friends.
That's really great.
And can relax from
work.
work.
And in Germany, we have kind of all the signs that are lighting up. We don't have like any signs that really light up except maybe like McDonald's or something.
Yeah, only in the big cities, little towns there now.
But in Korea, even in the little towns, there are signs that light up.
And also like the small LAs.
Yes.
Where you have also like only a few things.
You love 편의점. You know convenience stores are 24/7 open.
Yeah. Only the gas station has 24 hours open. Really, really main cities.
Yeah.
So you can be awake the whole day.
Actually, you can.
You don't need to sleep.
Honestly can.
My study time, that was so good if there was 24 hours open anything.
So you can go and take your notebook or your studies and go to a cafe. You don't disturb your family at like 3 a.m. in the morning. You just say, Mom, I'm going to go to the cafe and study, and then you just study there. For example, this street is also, it's very 반짝반짝. It's really bright. I think maybe that's why German people like it, because it's a little bit different than what German people are used to.
Yeah, it looks so alive, like not everything is closed. And what I found the best about Korea, and actually Korean people, like they got used to it. For them, it's normal to have these things. If you have the opportunity to do the things, you can decide yourself if you want to go out or not. But in Germany, you don't have the opportunity. Everything's closed. You need to stay home. That's
Everything
right.
closes at 10 p.m. And then we actually have also like the funny story, right? Because you came to Korea, you're the first time in Korea. And then when Anna and I went to a Korean cafe, because we were so used to Korean cafes, like you were so shocked, right? Because we put everything you're like, we don't have space. And then, but we have to order and everything. We just put our bags and cards and like our phones on the table. And you were like, is this safe?
Yes. I don't put my bag on the chair or on the table and leave it alone in Germany.
No,
you cannot.
I would neither.
It isn't safe enough.
Yeah. So when I went to universities, a lot of friends where laptops and so on got stolen because they only wanted to search for a book. And then they came back, everything is gone. Yeah, in Korea it's like you go to like restaurant or a cafe, like you put your back on the table, you know this is your table, no one is going there.
You can maybe put also earring, and then as soon as Korean people see like, that is saving the space, I see. On the streets, I don't know if you saw it, but sometimes on the street they're just credit cards. And they just leave it there.
You need to leave it there because the people who lost it, they can go back and just like found it there where they could have lost it. Because if you take it away, they don't know where to search. The people can go back and search for this. So actually, you leave it where you found it. So.
Yeah, in Germany you found it and you bring it to the police. If you are a great person.
Yeah, if you're an honest person, you do this.
Then you just take it.
You lost also your stuff. Yes, you
One time I left my whole bag, like my passport, my money, like my phone, everything. I don't know why. Because I had a lot of shopping bags.
Oh no.
And I left my little backpack in the cafe, and I was like, and I already went like 30 minutes walking. I was just down taking a walk, and I was like, and then I was like,
oh no,
I don't have my stuff. And I was so shocked, and then I went back and I was like, but it wasn't there. I was like, shit, did someone like stole it or anything? And then like the guy who was working there just came to me and was like, you just left your bag and everything. I was like, yes. He was like, here, we just put it at the bag because it was so full with the cafe.
You have so much luck.
Yeah, I almost died.
Yeah, I mean,
inside.
this is like really typical in Korea. Some kind of this would happen in Germany and you can have your stuff back, then this was luck.
Yeah.
That's like the difference.
But is it dangerous here in the? It's so much.
In Korea, there's like a culture that not only the main street active and has a lot of like restaurants and cafes and everything, but also like the side streets. Anywhere you go in Korea can be anything, and it's still very safe anywhere you go.
Okay. Emilie and I went the first times to Korea like in 2017 and 18.
Oh, so long
We
ago.
explored a lot of like neighborhoods and LAs because we went a lot for a walk. Also like in the middle of the night, or like PM. And then we just like went for 4 or 5 hours in the darkest LAs and like nothing happened. We explored the small like LAs and the shops there, and it was like so like a lot of atmosphere.
So I think there's like a different charming point when you go to the main street, and there's a different charming point when you go to the side streets in Korea.
To the small LAs.
Yeah.
Like normally you would expect a lot of things to do.
For example, here we're not at the main street right now, and still there are a lot of like advertisements.
Catch your attention.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because people just pass here. It's not like they only use the main street. There are also many hot places in more side streets than at the main street.
They are more charming than the mainstream, maybe.
They're like hidden spots.
Yeah, they're like hidden spots.
Secret path.
Sometimes you can be really surprised what you can find there. Something maybe what you don't expect to find. I would also like recommend to do this.
I agree.
This in Germany, if you go to LA's and then you have like something from the old times. So, but here you can have it like you go for a walk, then you can have like a hot dog house there in the middle of the city. This is like also the things that where Korea surprised me a lot.
Yeah, always the clash between the old culture and the modern culture.
For the old culture, you must go or drive to in Germany to special cities, and they are special for tourists. Wear different kinds of fashion. It's really special.
Maybe they're more comfortable to wear whatever they like.
Yeah.
And then also many people just have their bag open because no one is gonna touch it anyway, so no one's gonna like steal anything or
maybe you can tone on your body.
On your body.
The new fashion. Like put your money outside, not inside the bag. Like
and then you can just say, oh wait a second, here. Here 10,000
Great. Yeah, you like pay for your coffee like just a second. Here.
And elegant.
Yeah, they kind of also mix sporty and elegant.
Actually, the first time I recognized in Korea a combination of elegant and sporty style. Before in my life mixed something like this.
There are so many people who are late at night. Where did they get home?
How did they get home? The good thing about Korea is that the subway is the last train of the subway is until very late, right?
Yeah.
So it's really comfortable to get home, and the subway is fast and always on time.
Oh, cool.
So they don't have to worry about how to get home.
Wow.
So this is very comfortable about Korea, I think. That the subway is...
so we can be late that night. Oh, great.
Do we take also subway?
Yes, we also take the last train and go home.
The last train? Oh, cool.
That's
so
good.
Let's go and have a second round.